Buenos dias a todos. It's a great privilege to address you today as we celebrate 25 years of Acción, Empresas, a milestone in sustainability leadership and corporate responsibility in Chile. While I regret that I cannot be with you in Santiago, I'm proud to join you virtually to recognize the remarkable impact that Acción Empresas has had over the past quarter century. For over 2 decades, Acción Empresas has been driving force in transforming Chilean business. As part of the WBCSD Global Network for 20 years, your leadership has been instrumental in advancing sustainability, shaping corporate action, and setting new standards for responsible business. This year, we celebrate 2 significant milestones: 25 years of Acción Empresas and 30 years of WBCSD. These anniversaries are not just occasions to celebrate, but also offer opportunities to reflect on the progress made, recognize the challenges ahead, and set a renewed, ambitious commitment to shaping the future. We are standing at a pivotal moment. The world is evolving rapidly, geopolitical tensions are rising, regulatory landscapes are shifting, and the climate crisis is intensifying. The decisions we make today will define the business landscape for decades to come. The question before us is clear. Will we lead the transformation, or will we be left behind? Today, as we mark these milestones for Acción Empresas and WBCSD, we recognize decades of leadership and progress towards a more sustainable future. But reflection alone is not enough. This is a moment of decision. The 2024 Planetary Health Check shattered any remaining illusions we had about the intensity of the climate crisis. The 1.5-degree target is slipping beyond our reach. 6 of 9 planetary boundaries have already been breached. The only way forward is fast, deep decarbonization and large-scale nature restoration. At the same time, the world is becoming more divided and unpredictable. In 2024, elections in more than 70 countries reshaped geopolitics, fueling protectionism and regulatory fragmentation. Rising inequality is amplifying populist movements that challenge globalization, corporate leadership, and climate action. And the anti-woke movement has made sustainability a political battleground, placing corporate leadership under intense scrutiny. This changing political landscape, whether in the US, Europe, or Latin America, are symptoms of a global shift. Policy reversals are happening everywhere, and yet, regardless of political turbulence, the physical risks are already here. Declining crop yields, real estate devaluations, extreme weather events. Financial institutions and businesses must acknowledge that climate risk is now a core business risk, that without decisive action will continue to wreak havoc and destabilize balance sheets. In 2024 alone, climate disasters cost $229 billion globally. But let's be honest, we already know the facts. The real question is, why isn't change happening at the speed and scale needed? Is it because we're still stuck in a business-as-usual mindset, one that waits for certainty before acting? But here is the truth. Certainty is a luxury of the past. The future belongs to businesses and business leaders who move first, shaping markets instead of reacting to them. Sustainability is not an ESG compliance checkbox. It's not a secondary issue. It is a business-critical imperative. The era of setting distant targets is over. The focus must now shift to delivery, impact measurement, and accountability. We need to stop talking about 2050 commitments. Instead, we must shift our focus to tangible actions that deliver results in the next 5 to 10 years. The science is clear. It is not a debate. It is not an opinion. These are facts. And the fact is pointing towards an impending runaway disaster unfolding. While geopolitical and economic pressures are creating headwinds for sustainability, businesses that act decisively now will gain the competitive advantage in years to come. So here we stand, 25 years of Acción, Empresas, and 30 years of WBCSD. We have been in this fight for a long time. We know it takes more than just adjusting business strategies. We need to redesign the global economy for resilience, competitiveness, and long-term value creation. Chile has established itself as a regional leader in sustainability and corporate responsibility in Latin America. The question now is, where do we go from here? How do we accelerate the transformation? How do we set a new global standard? I challenge you, as business leaders in Chile, to think beyond incremental improvements. Let's make this anniversary a catalyst for something transformative. Let's commit to actions that redefine industries and establish Chile as a global leader in sustainability business practices. Acción Empresas has been a key partner in driving sustainability transformation in Chile. As part of the WBCSD Global Network, we are here to support you, to work with you, to build the capacity and skills needed to drive forward the sustainability transformation across climate, nature, equity, and corporate performance and accountability agendas. We also stand ready to work with you in partnership in Chile, across Latin America, and at the global level on public-private collaboration and advocacy efforts to engage with policymakers to shape the enabling environment to facilitate this transformation. Because this cannot happen alone. It requires collaboration. It requires leadership. And it requires action from all of us now. Thank you.